What is this sign? Board.
Oh, that's for the meditation group on Friday night.
I see. Namo Guru Be Namo Yempedaya Namo Dharmaya Namo Sangaya Namo Guru Be Namo Yempedaya Namo Dharmaya Namo Sangaya Namo Guru Be Namo Budaya Namo Dhamaya Namo Sangaya Maya Samaya Gyame Kya Raya Paya Rushi Maya Kya Maya Ga Namaya Kya Moya Boya Soya Soya Raya Ke Ye Kya Shaya Yawa Tya Samaya Jaya Vi Yamaya Naya Shaya Lo Te Yaya Ta Gaya Te Gaya Te Paya Rahaya Gaya Te Paya Raya Saya Gaya Te Boya Te Saha Te Yaya Ta Gaya Te Gaya Te Paya Rahaya Gaya Te Paya Raya Saya Gaya Te Boya Te Saha Te Yaya Ta Gaya Te Gaya Te Paya Rahaya Gaya Te Paya Raya Saya Gaya Te Boya Te Saha. Kri Dong Da Ji Ju Xiong Wa Da Me Te Ne Be Chen Da Chang Wa Ten Pa Zhe Jie Pe Song Tso Chun Ne Zhe Xie Te Cha Teng Tere Te Le Xio Sa Ye Ye Me Le Xio Xie Me To Cham Re Re Ge Len Ge Nye Te Jen Pa Te Sang Chi Kin To Me Te Me Wa Ye Zho Kun Nam Da Kin La Shi Bar Xio E Dam Man Gu Ru Re Na Me Zha La Niya Da Ya Me Sang Chi Chi Da Du Chi Cha Na Sang Qiu Bar Do Da Ne Sha Sun Da Ge Chi Ge Je Be Sa Nam Chi Do La Pen Sha Sang Chi Du Bar Shyo Sang Je Je Dang Zo Je Chu Nam Shang Chu Ban Do Dan Shab Su Chi Da Ge Chun Je Je Pe Sa Nam Lo La Pe She Sang Je Lo Bar Shyo Sang Je Je Dang Zo Je Chu Nam Shang Chu Ban Do Dan Shab Su Chi Da Ge Chun Je Pe Sa Nam Lo La Pe She Sang Je Lo Bar Shyo. Now tonight also we are together here to listen to the teaching of the Dharmas. For that, I think it's safe and all others tremendous in the samsara suffering, pain or happiness. Very difficult to get what we want. Positive knowledge or positive happiness, joy in something like that. Very difficult to get it. But we don't want it. Suffering, pain, or happiness by sickness, by mean somebody else, by problems in it. It's tremendous. What we want, which we get it. That's why suffer lots of it. Almost everyone has it. Someone with financially, someone was with friends, someone wanted with positions, what they wanted. Example, just that's kind of tremendous causes. So those are we don't want it. We want it free from all those. Always try to everyone need to have the great happiness. So for that, I think we need more study, practicing. So that's what needed. A study is for the practicing. Practicing means really it is. Don't reading the books is not really it is. Real practice is whatever think about negative ways, negative thinking, negative action by body, speech, minds. Those are we need to make stop, reject of them. Those are side of lever, whatever comes, go ahead. And then side of that book, read book. That's no good practice. Really it is. We need our life is not so long, I think. Even 100, 110, 120, if you have a life like that. But time goes very quick, we remember. Since when you was born, from that to now, if you look backwards, just like tomorrow, or yesterday, just like yesterday, almost like that. So life is really, people say, time is flying. Same thing, life is flying. See? You can see them, clothes, how they go, move. From second to minute to hours to then always like a day, week. That's kind of moving. Our life is moving like this. Really it is. One day only safe to go. Nobody comes with it. It's great, sharing, caring, those kind of people if you have, but they couldn't come. If they can come with you, but they cannot. So that's why that time only ways. During that lifetime, these days, too many you can see. too many you hear, like music, good sound, bad sound. You can see good form, bad form. So many said. That's why I think the hustle-bustle is a thing. Huh? Hustle-bustle. So that's the time of death comes. There no hustle-bustle. No. Just like in the dark, room, one light, one candle, like this. Just only that's what you can see. That's all. Nothing else. So I think we need to think about it. Really it is. We're losing the time because so many running together, like families, friends, workplace, everything is like more awareness spent outside rather than to make a see inside. That's really it is. We need it. We think about it. I'm thinking myself also. It should be. Everybody needs to think about it. Really. So we have an accident in Dharma. Really, very profound, tremendous from Buddha to lineage came through without broken. To our Guru. We have power of that was we have. But if we need to preserve ourselves to us, that's what we need. You don't look at others, what he's doing easy. Yes, we need to look outside. What I can do, what I doing. I think this is a very important thing, really. So all those, all those whatever, that's what I say in the teaching says. So many different karmas. That's why different kind of lifestyles in the clown, this kind of different style environment. Not same in the world. Environment is not the same. Example like during the summer, like a dead body or something, so hard, but some cool. So therefore, I think there are no same, no different lifestyles because of different karmas. Different positions, yes. Somewhere good. Everything what they want, they got. One doesn't have it because by karma also. Who has it, although he made the karma for that. Generosity and also everything. That they did previous lifetime, before lifetime. But as someone will destroy other beings' position, burning their houses, something like this, then that's it. Result of that, then this lifetime is very difficult to get shelter, very difficult to get necessary things. So someone's very hard work, but what they want they don't have. Someone doesn't have work, doesn't need her work when they was born with a tremendous being rich or what else. Yes. Well, they made it. They made that. Nobody made it. They made it. So those are, I think, very much influence karma. Really it's very important to think about karma. We don't think about or we don't know much cause or result of karma. That's why when we're making negative actions, we without prayed, just go ahead. Everything's non-virtuous actions when we made it, just like briefly. Tremendous. Because they don't know the karma. Even know karma, if you don't think about it, the only knowing There's no enough. Need to follow the rule. So I think all those are very, very important things. Really, it is. So I think we say it's like that. This lifetime, what kind of you have lifestyle? That's whatever you did with previous lifetime, good or bad, you see during this lifetime. You can see through that reason. Also, in the future, what you will be, good or bad, don't need to ask with the fortune tellers or nothing. You can see yourself, your mind, or how it's your actions, good or bad. That's what you can see. Action of body, speech, mind, thinking, all those are bad. Those results comes in the next life. So it's bad. So that's why we say, whatever you did with previous lifetime, you see this lifetime, whatever you have lifestyle. In the future, what you will be can be seen through this life. What are you doing? What are you thinking? So those are, I think, very, very important. So I think, in general, I think these look like small things, but very important things. Sometimes, like whatever we had in the samsara life, beginning of the cause is no good, bad cause. Grasping, self-grasping mind. That means self-grasping mind means ignorance. Ignorance. That's the root of the 12 link or something. Or whatever we had good on. By ignorance, making can be also not only bad ways. Like which we are having in the samsara happiness or temporary happiness, those things. Those are also by good karma's result. Good karma also made by ignorance. All those. So that's by ignorance. There are two different kinds of them. Sometimes people think good karma is good. Yeah, good for temporarily, yes, but not forever. When we become wishing for free from the samsara, even good karmas we need to. When the good karma is out of that, yes. Because the good karma's result only comes in samsara. We have temporary happiness in the samsara. Temporary happiness. This is a result of good karma. That good karma also came from by ignorance. So ignorance make a cause of the action, So action made then third is the put the seed with consciousness. So that's why then we have the result of the good or bad. Sometimes people think good karma is good. Means good karma is good for to be reborn in the human being's life, Asura's life, God's life, yes. Good karma's result. Bad karma's result is hell beings, hungry ghosts, animal section. So all those 6 rounds, high round, low round. High rounds are good karma's result. Low rounds are bad karma's result. So the cause of Buddha is not by karma, is not. Cause of become a being Buddha. Is merit. Merit and the karma is different. Outward, if we do something, good things, we try to make a dedication for that. You yourself become a being Buddha for the others. That's a good action is not good karmas. Section is not section of the merit. See, need be. People don't know much sometimes. They think good karma is okay. I make good karma by upon Buddha, being Buddha. No. So that's kind of you need it. The merit is good, but good karma is not. Karma's result should be in the here, not high level. Being Buddha is not. So I think maybe
I could ask you to explain a little bit more about merit. A positive action.
Okay. I did before. Okay.
That it becomes merit. A positive action that is dedicated to the welfare of all living.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. It's by bodhicitta. Yeah. Motivation or dedication by bodhicitta. That is not karma. That is the merit. Yes, merit. So that's it. I said before, the problem, the object is offering, object of offerings. That's neutral. If you give one candle offering to the Buddha Dharma Sangha, you think, I need to become a good rebirth of the human beings or gods and realms or something. You're making it karma, good karma. Result of that, then you have a human being's life and the gods' life, yes. But one candle offering to the Buddha Dharma Sangha, think about, I wanted yourself free from delusion, illusions, and become a being Buddha, benefit for other sentient beings. So if you motivation like that, after the offering, you think, by this merit, I myself become a being Buddha, benefit for the other sentient beings. That's out of the karma, merit. See? So object is neutral, any kind of object, but rare is motivation and the dedication to Him. If you do dedication for the human to be good life, being rich, beautiful life, everything, then that's you making karma. You see? But someone's, giving offerings, all sentient beings, tremendous suffering in low realms, need to be free from that. Not only from free from samsara, still a delusion, illusion still with them. So therefore, they need completely by delusion and illusions and become a being Buddha. For that, I will give this offering to the Buddha Dhamma Sangha. Thinking like this, then that's a great offering. That's a result of that, then must be for the being Buddha. Yes, cause of to be Buddha, being Buddha. So I think that's in the be. See?
One other question on the same. When you talk about purifying negative karma, that is an act that will make sure that the ripening causes and conditions won't occur, or does it wipe out the negative karma?
No, you whatever you made a negative action, for that you feel like many ways by body, speech, mind, action. So if you think about it, so dedicate for the what you made negative action. So that's the way it's 4 powers. You know what the 4 powers? If you do the purify negativities, so that is the general, I think. So no related with the like good karma or merit. No related with it.
No, I understand that, but as you have said, we have all lived many countless lives.
Oh yeah.
We have a big pile of negative karma.
Oh yeah.
So now, if we do by the 4 powers, if we purify the negative karma, does it go away? Or
I see.
Just stop it becoming.
Yeah, just become a purify means become a destroy.
Destroy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Destroy. Completely need be destroyed. Pile up other side, like from this storage take to the other one. No like this, no.
I remember someplace I read or heard that Maitreya said that one thought of merit ruins a good deed, so that you shouldn't think about, when you do something, you shouldn't think about gathering merit.
Oh yeah, that's okay, that's good. One karma's result one time, good or bad, result comes, finish. But if you dedicate to the action, dedicate for the being with the benefit for this, enter your become a being with all those positives increase. See, that's good. See, anyways, those are. You understand? Because bad karma or good karma doesn't matter. Like this, if you you making the save someone's life. I want to save somebody else's life, For myself, your self also you want a long life. If you know that one, then save others' life. That is the cause of save to be long life. That you understood the motivation like this, then that's you making the karma. So next life, long life. Then they finish. But you save the life, somebody else will save the life. By this merit, by this action, I myself become a being with them for the sentient beings. Then you have a result of that, just like karma, long life, and also this result is not finished, always goes with it. Until you also become a being with them. You understand? Big difference. Okay. I think tonight that's all. Now we are go through. Okay. Actually, now see we quality of the author, I think. That means this Lam Rim, any kind of Lam Rim, you can say author of the Lam Rim, the Atisha. Do you remember there's Lama Tsongkhapa says in the Lam Rim Chemo. Lam Rim Chemo actually authored is by himself, Lama Tsongkhapa. But this Lam Rim Chemo, the made the and Zepaponis, which is Lam Rim, root of the Lam Rims, who made it. That he is the Atisha is the also author of this Lam Rim Chemo. Said, do you remember? In here also said. See that's it. So now we need to talk about author of the the Atisha. Do you know the Atisha? What kind of has form of Atisha? When you come see the over there, you know, yeah, always people go to in the temple. They don't see much, images. Should be look at it. Must be look at it. When you look at it, I'm now seeing the structure or form of the, like a structure, form of Atisha structure, and also tanka, uplifting. If I can see real one, it's a good wish for that. If you do, regret. It is. People go in the temple. Difference. Someone just come. Oh, this is temple. That me think, but if you don't think, but like image of the Buddhas, Bodhisattvas, all deities. If you don't think, but you don't have a special energy. You need special energy. I'm seeing like this now structure like, but one day I wish to have the real one like this. Really. So I think in the Lam Rim, one man, long time before, I think Buddha's reincarnation of Buddha, so say I think it's ordinary person at that time. Means then he one night he's staying in the temple, impotent temple. There is a wall painting. It's Buddhas and Bodhisattvas painting. Then he look at that one. Oh, that's how wonderful this is. He thought really wonderful. So then next lifetime, then he sees. Because the cause of that time he may see the of that. You understand? Very, very important things really. So that's why I think we are these are good example. We can see now the example. But more the example, try to make a structure, Tibetan system. I think maybe India also. We put inside of there many of the blessing things, mantras, teaching, Buddhist teachings, everything. So like not only just structure, representing of the really it is Buddhist and Bodhisattvas. So think about it. So Atisha is now here. You will see if you don't know that we have here. So this Atisha is when we did year of 2000. I asked His Holiness to give me the teaching of the Atisha Lam Rim, root Lam Rim. He did, and also Atisha Lam Rim and the Lama Tsongkhapa's experience Lam Rim combined together. He gave teachings. At that time, we got this structure from India. So anyway, that's it. Now that's one. Atisha actually was born in the Bangalore. It's in the Bangalore means no south. It's actually west, near to Kalimpong and also between Assam and there. So very huge kingdom. He's a princess. Princess, eh? Prince, okay. Prince. Very powerful king. Really. Very powerful king. So anyways, we okay. So then when it was born, the same like Buddha, that time was a little boy taking outside to see the people. So he also same like Buddha. Buddha sees also that time. Even of course no child, look like child, but Buddha being Buddha already. So anyways like this. There are two different colors. Tribal systems with 12 links. Those the 12 actions of Buddha. 9 actions are Bodhisattva actions. They think. 3 actions are Buddha. It makes become a being Buddha, teaching, pass away. Those 3 actions are tribal systems, we say, like Buddhist action. But 9 of those are Bodhisattva's action. But Mahayana traditions ways, all those 12 actions are Buddhist action. So when he was born in the kingdom, those things they look like, but real is the reality is the being Buddha already. All those six years meditation, and also all those are everything is a great reason for that. That's why they did. But otherwise, before here being Buddha, the one having that having is not very special. Become a being Buddha already there. So anyways, like this. So Aditya, when I was born, that's what took out. There's all written that, like a renunciation. When I see people, he thinks this is great, and I am great. Didn't think about this. See people. So that's a great renunciation already. Great renunciation. Don't want to stay in the kingdom. Let's stay, and so then, young boy, we will see. I think then many lamas see. Sometimes like went to militaries, hundreds of horsemen with him, and himself also like militaries, like princes. So therefore, question or whatever you call uniform is like militaries. So sometimes people pray, who is this king? And all other kings are around of there. Everybody's respect. Even before someone's, criticized or challenged with his father's, but when he was born, everybody's, respected. So that's kind of a great quality. That now we will see. First of all, Lama Rahula sees many of the see 150. I think gurus, lots of the also before during the young. You see, would you like to read them?
How a teacher was born to one of the highest families.
Highest families means not only just noble families, the kingdom.
A teacher was born in the celebrated land of eastern India known as Bengal.
Yeah, East Bengal, yes.
In a large city of 100,000 households. In all, a population of 3,500,000.
Oh, yeah.
His father's palace was called the Palace of Golden Victory Banners.
Mm-hmm.
It had
Sage Johnson, yes. Sage Johnson means house is the name of that, right?
It had 13 golden pagodas and 25,000 golden victory banners. The family was extremely wealthy and powerful. His father was King Kalyana Shri. His mother was called Prabhavati. At his birth, there were many miraculous signs.
What's it? You understand? Yeah, this is okay. Then, son, what's it? Father was king.
His father was the King Kalyana Shri. His mother.
Janashiris. Janashiri means glorious of the wisdom. Then?
And his mother called Prabhavati. At his birth there were many miraculous signs.
Brothers? His brothers or what's it?
At his birth, when he was born, many miraculous signs.
Your signs, you understand? What kind of sign?
Well, it does not say, but I think maybe many signs in the sky. And
not necessarily sky, I think. Father's dreams, mother's great dreams, and everything's, really, the kingdom is just like a blown up, and then just like a flower opening, just like that. Then?
Okay. And then the next part, it says...
I told it, all other kings challenged, but when he was born, everyone said, under his kingdom, around small kingdoms are. Before, challenge with father, But when he was born, then everybody said, respect to his kingdom. That's a good sign. Then?
How he attained his good qualities in that very rebirth.
That's what say. What I understand. His qualities.
In this rebirth that he was just born.
Oh, only just born, small boys.
Yeah.
But the great quality he has then.
When the young prince was only 18 months old, his parents visited a nearby temple at Vikram Puri.
Okay, that's the name. 18 years old, is it? Months, 18 months. Oh, 18 months, okay. 18 months, then taken in the temple. Then?
All the people of the city lined the streets to see the young prince.
Yeah, everybody suggests old city, 100,000 families, you see. So all those came from long distance, came to, when Prince out, to go to the temple, when they heard about this, everybody from long distance. Days, I think walking that time. Maybe sometimes horse, riding the horse or something. They came. Then they are very crowds. Then
he saw the great crowds and asked his parents, "Who are they?"
Okay, that's it. Who asked? Small boy asked.
Yes.
18 months oldest boy asked, "Who are those?" But because he see very huge crowds of people, Who are those? Then what parents said?
They replied, "These are your subjects."
Okay, that's good. These are your subjects. That means parents become a king almost already, is it? So that time prince. Then?
The child looked on the people with compassion and said in verse.
Okay. Child, when he received answer, these are your subject, then he look at all those people, great compassion for them. Then what say?
If only they were like me, wealthy with dazzling merits, heir to a king.
Okay, that's what. Because when he see crowds, mostly being poor, not so good dress and everything, looks not so good, looks very difficult. Then he think about, these are, I wish for like me. See, that's one. Then
heir to a king, a powerful prince.
That's, I think, if we have something good food or something, no hungry, but when we see the hungry beings, then we think, give something food, and I wish for this also, this hungry person, animal person or whatever, this just like me, is just enough to eat this food. We can think about this, okay? Repeat from this understanding.
Heir to a king, a powerful prince. May they all follow the holy Dharma.
Okay, that's our understanding. Okay, then.
This astonished.
Follow the holy Dharma means that time all those subjects. Follow the holy Dharma.
May they all follow the holy Dharma.
Okay, so that time is not Muslims and not there.
No.
Yes, somewhere else. Hinduism, I think maybe. Hinduism. Okay, that's good. Okay.
This astonished everybody.
Because his powers, tremendous, And everyone's really to right ways, to direction in there. But his ways, they want all those subjects want what he does, that's kind of they want to way followed his direction. Then
this astonished everybody. In the temple, everyone else
Stana means what to say?
amazed.
Amazed or shocked.
Okay. Shocked.
Yes.
Okay. With many shocked or
Good shot.
surprised.
Yeah.
Very surprised.
Surprise.
Okay. Then
In the temple, everyone else, including his mother and father, prayed for illness-free long lives, great wealth, for their not falling to the lower realms, for their
that's good. He did pray in the temple. Then what say? Wishing for everyone to be health, to be well. Everyone will not be pulled down in the low realms. No animal reborn, no animal section, and no reborn in the hungry ghost place. No reborn in the hell realms.
No, it's stating what the other people in the temple were praying for.
Okay.
Other than Atisha. First,
okay.
it says everyone else, including his father.
That's maybe they did the Namo Tasavato Bhagavatos. Maybe 3 refugees, they did on the temple. Then
they prayed for great wealth, for not falling to the lower realms, for their being reborn in the upper realms, and so on. The prince instead prayed, I have gained the optimum human rebirth and the rebirth of a man of privilege. My sense organs are defect-free. I have met with the 3 jewels.
okay, what do you understand this through this? People did. I will not be reborn in the hungry ghost place, hell beings. Then, first, what he think about? What say?
He says he's gained the optimum human rebirth.
Continually human. Very important. The automatic, what is? Like 80 quality legal life of human rebirth. I think that's what's saying.
A very high birth.
Oh yeah, high rebirth. Then?
And the rebirth of a man of privilege. My sense organs are defect-free. I have met with the 3 jewels.
Okay.
May I always respect...
3 jewels, with the Dharma Sangha, isn't it?
May I always respectfully touch the 3 jewels to the crown of my head.
We say 3 jewels. What do you understood this in? We says in the three jewels means with the Dharma Sanghas. That's not. You think but physical jewels? No. Why called jewel? Why? Huh?
They're precious.
Oh, precious. Precious. Okay, 3 jewels. Means, okay. 3 jewels means, I think, precious. Precious by what?
More powerful than the wish-granting jewel, so these jewels are more precious.
I think this was it. Like wishing for wish fulfilling gem,
Yeah.
That's the from jewels. Ordinary wish, wish fulfilling gem. Best ordinary jewel, Okay, jewel or jewelry?
Single jewel. Single logos.
Yeah, exactly. So, wish fulfilling, this is example. There are no example in the other ways. With the Dhammasanga's example, only jewel. Jewel means within the jewel is also wish fulfilling gem. It's nerve, wish fulfilling gem. That's a wish fulfilling gem. Who has this one? For this lifetimes, money, food, shelter, whatever you need, if you wish to wish fulfilling gem, right way is happening. Just like that, we trust, believe to the Buddha Dhamma Sangha. Whatever we want to free from suffering, pain, or happiness. We need to have the freedom. Or yes, freedom, or become a being Buddha. Or those are happened. That's why it is like June is like, okay? So then,
may I always respectfully touch the 3 jewels to the crown of my head. What does?
Atisha said that he does that. That's we need to follow. We need to follow. Always 3 jewels are head of my crown. Yes. Day and night all the time. Really. Day and night all the time. If we can't do like this, then we are no problem. If we die, it doesn't matter. All the time, really it is. So from Vinayas teaching space, whatever you way, direction, east or south, north, any whatever. So you're taking refuge, or those, include those directions with Dhamma Sangha and any, include that and all 10 directions of Buddha Dhamma Sangha, taking refuge. That's what I say in the Vinaya teachings. See, that's what I say. So we must think about that. When we was in colleges, you see about this, sometimes we can do it. We do it. But always don't remember. It should be. Try to make remember of that. Really it is. So Atisha says, all the time 3 jewels are on my crown, on my head. See, we don't have crown. I think maybe they're on my head, you see. I think it's crown saying, you can say that? Yeah. Okay. So that's it. Then we follow that. These are, everyone we need to emphasize. We need to know what I can do. With Atisha did like this. Also myself also, I want to do. Then,
from today may they be my refuge. May I never be bound by household duties. May I be endowed with Dharma in the midst of the Sangha without any pride. May I make offerings to the 3 jewels. May I look on all beings with compassion.
Okay, that's the Atisha's word, isn't it? Mm-hmm. Atisha's word in the temple. 18 months boy did. We are how many years? We should learn that. We should learn. Okay?
So you say Atisha is able to do this because of his karma from his other lives?
Karma didn't say.
Well,
he is a high level already, so
he comes down already as a high being.
But he's saying this actually himself and also teaching to us. We must do. Yeah, we must do. So that's why I think is study or learning, not only for the book or talking about in general. Oh, that's important. Talking to me individually. One subject is, but in students, everyone's just like talking to me. So, teaching individually. That's what we need to think about. That's all I think Atisha himself also he doing like this, but also example for us. Then,
hardly 18 months old, the prince was already talking about refuge and the development of bodhicitta. He is already the object of our faith at this point in his life story.
18 months then of taking refuge and serious and also practicing take bodhicitta. What is it?
He is already talking about refuge and the development of bodhicitta.
Oh yeah, that's good. Yeah, he's talking about, because that means he has experienced all favorite lifetime already. So that is the actually teaching for us. You see that?
He is already the object of our faith at this point in his life story.
Okay.
The book of Kadampas tells us of his early development. When the prince was 3, he was skilled at figures.
The Kadamba says early development. What is it?
It says that book tells us of Atisha's early development. The book of Kadampas.
Kadampas means, Kadampas, maybe because Kadam Pashe pushes, there has a teaching of the Pashe means Dharma of the father and Dharma of the son, something like this. So in that, then?
When the prince was 3, he was skilled at figures, literature, and poetry. When the prince was 6, he could distinguish between Buddhism and non-Buddhism.
Okay. Now, that time when he's 6 years older, then he totally, what is the difference? Different systems. Hinduism and the Buddhism, what is the different way? So all those are understood already. Then?
Distinguishing between Buddhism and non-Buddhism is actually extremely difficult. Perhaps the following will give you some idea. Atisha once said, "In India there were only 3 people who knew how to distinguish between Buddhism and non-Buddhism."
Okay, that's from India. Only 3 people know. They said 3 people. Who is that?
And it is Naropa,
1.
Shantipa.
Shantipa is Atisha's one with Lama. Then Shantipa.
And myself, he says, and Atisha.
Okay. 6 years boy. That time. Between Buddhism and non-Buddhism, to make different ways. Actually serious or what is specific, then only 3 people realize. That time, the Buddha and all those Mahasiddhas has gone already. But that time, I think, talk about. Then?
Yeah, it says, Naropa is dead and I have gone to Tibet. When has India...
Oh, wait a minute. Naropa is passed away when Atisha came to the Tibet. Atisha came to Tibet in the 11th century. Say that?
And when has India been in a worse position?
At that time, very difficult, yes. Because all those time, so many from Buddha, tremendous Mahasiddhas and Arhatas and everyone's almost passed away already. So very difficult time that time. Huh? Shantipa. Yeah, Shantipa. Shantideva is not.
No, where was he? Where was Shantipa at that time when Atisha said that statement?
Oh, this India.
He was the only one there, I
India.
think is what I think.
Yeah, he saw that. You see. Then?
The very fact that Atisha...
all those 3 Indians. Naropa, he was born Indian. Shantipa, Indian, Mahasiddhas. Then Atisha, we said, those 3. Then?
The very fact that Atisha could do this at age 6 seems to me to be a sign that he was most learned even then.
I said, the surprise. 6 years older, that time I realized, because this is if we do good practice, good learning this lifetime, those are came with us. Example here. Next lifetime we don't learn new one, which we learned already. Those are comes with us. See, just example. Also, Buddha is example also, but this is obviously. Then,
when he was 11, many princesses who were suitable to be his concubines employed various arts of seduction before the prince.
Okay. Many princes, that time, like him. Then what happened?
They came before the prince, singing and dancing. But these inspired renunciation and revulsion in him.
Oh yeah, others, like his age, royal family, same royal family. Then, same age, like around there. Everyone then came together, then what say? Singing, dancing?
Singing and dancing.
They are girls.
Huh?
It is saying that they are girls that came.
Oh yeah, sure. Then, but those are, he cannot, those girls cannot take away his mind.
Many princesses is what it says.
Okay, it says.
Princess, yeah.
Okay, then, that's beautiful. They deliberately, maybe they came, means that maybe father wanted staying.
Yes.
Just like Buddha, So many queens also, Buddha also, before becoming being Buddha, father made it. Same also this one also. Then,
one girl who had a dark complexion and was an emanation of Tara pleaded with him.
oh, okay, see? So many girls came very beautiful, but Tara also emanation of Tara. Then she's talking real as you don't deceive. These are deceit for you. You should not be
Have your mind changed. Your mind sways.
you should not be, your head is not turned. Then what is it? Read.
It says, "Your grace, do not be attached. Fortunate one, do not be attached.
See?
If a hero such as you were caught in the quagmire of desire, it would be like an elephant stuck among the reeds in a marsh."
Okay. So if you do like this, singing, dancing with them, or you attach to them, the elephant look like elephant stuck in the muddy, So it's like cannot dance, difficult to walk. Maybe dying in the muddy, cannot go out. So just like that. Then
People
the
clothed.
samsara is this said also emphasize to us also. If we do it like this, attached to the samsara, then we are like elephant stuck in the muddy. You want this or not? See, you be an elephant stuck in the muddy.
Already stuck in the mud.
Okay, take out. Okay, I'm tired.
People clothed in ethics do not go under, was the last line from Tara.
That's words like that, Emanation of Tara. She's just like dancing girl, but emanation of Tara came like that. Talk to him. See, it is talk to him because it remind. Try to make it remind. Just the whatever. Just case or just for sure. To make it remind. Okay?
Let us consider at length what she was saying. She was asking him not to be attached, firstly to the things of this life, and secondly to those of samsara in general.
Okay, so that's two meaning. One's ways don't attach to this life. Means you're being prince, king, son, you have kingdom, everything. Don't think about me. Don't attach to them. Secondly, and the samsara, general samsara, don't attach to them. So that's Tara's emphasized to him like that. Then
The illustration.
same thing. I think we are not attached to the home. This life, I think this life, anyways, not important. So sometimes you need to have idea. Otherwise, this life is need to be give up. Then everything give up, not so good. Because you can attach, give up attachment. But you need to take care of yourself and your family or whatever you need to be. But so renounce from mind. See, many times I give the example like a bathroom. You need bathrooms, but you attach the not bathroom. So that's I think. Yeah?
The illustration she gave of the trapped elephant has this meaning.
Uh-huh.
An elephant has a huge body and is therefore harder than other animals to pull out of a bog.
Uh-huh.
She was comparing this image with her statement, if a hero like you were caught.
Uh-huh.
If commoners commit some...
Do you understand? Okay. He gets many meanings. Because the elephant is very powerful, big body. Just like in the royal family is very highly and everything's all there, Big, but just like don't touch about that. Means renounce from there. Not attached to them. Then?
If commoners commit some misdeeds, it only causes harm to themselves and cannot harm the spread of the teachings.
Uh-huh.
But if great lamas or the reincarnation of lamas act waywardly, it weakens the teachings in that area.
Uh-huh.
If these people act in the right way...
Wait a minute. He asked about. Now he wanted to see the Dharma, teaching of the Dharma to get to need him. So he asked about what is around here, who is the best Lama? Ask questions?
Not yet.
This comes.
No, she is still what Tara is explaining what Tara said about the elephant.
Then,
If commoners commit some misdeeds, it only causes harms to themselves, cannot harm the spread of the teachings. But if great lamas or reincarnations of lamas act waywardly, it weakens the teaching in that area. If these people act in the right way...
I don't know, that's time, reincarnation lama, that times they do or not. But what kind of gurus, I think. So then...
I think this is Prabhupada Rinpoche's commentary here.
Oh, yeah.
That analogy of the...
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yes.
Okay, then...
If these people act in the right way, it furthers the teaching there. Also, it seems to me to be saying it is most important that great people such as yourselves should be learned, ethical, and kind, and that you should uphold the pure Galupa traditions. Yes, that was his comment.
Yes, Galupa tradition, yes, then.
The prince replied that her plea had pleased him very much.
Uh-huh.
Soon after this, the king surrounded the prince with 130 armed cavalrymen.
See, that's it. He did, regular bodyguards and like a military, the military unit, yes. Then?
The prince skillfully pretended to explore the Rocky Mountains in the nearby countryside.
Yes.
His real purpose was to look for a guru.
Lama Rahula, then?
He met the Brahmin Chitari, who lived in one of the mountains.
Mm-hmm.
Chitari gave the prince the refuge in Bodhisattva vows and told him of Bodhibhadra of Nalanda.
Yeah, first guru he is. Then he gave him the refuge vows and also bodhicitta vows. So that's it. That's why we think this. We have taken refuge. Sanjay Chota Sulchan taken Sanjay Chota. Vidya in a Dharma. Sangha, I take refuge from now enter to my, say, become a being Vidya. And also then, now 2 lines as my generosity and also morality, generosity, and also meditation. By those, myself become to be being with the benefit for that same place. That's all giving the vow of them.
Then he told him of Bodhibhadra of Nalanda, with whom Atisha had karmic links from the past.
Okay, but that means Lama prophesied to go to the Nalanda. Okay, then?
The prince therefore saw this guru and made him an offering of jewels. This pleased Bodhibhadra. The guru entered meditative absorption and blessed the prince's 3 doors, body, speech, and mind.
So 3 doors. So sometimes in the Guru Puja, the Gosum means sometimes people say S-O. Sosum means 3 teeth. Gosum. So the body, speech, mind. We say. Then 3 doors. Why this called doors? Why called? When our body, speech, mind is doors. Door.
Yes, to go through to the path. That's why it's a door, right? You go through the door.
Go to the path. Go to the path. How can we go through? That's
through the body, speech, and mind.
No. Because of what we like, when we make an action, you need to say this. When we make an action, by body, speech, mind, good or bad, both ways. So that's why people need to go inside the house. Correct ways need to go through the doors, but it can be windows sometimes. Go through window. Okay, then.
He also gave the prince many instructions concerning the development of bodhicitta, then sent Atisha to Guru Vijaya Kokila, who also gave him instructions on developing bodhicitta.
Same kind of instructions. Vijaya
Kokila.
That's okay. See, very important. That's why. Those holy beings, they don't give the initiation or nothing. First of all, they taking refuge with the Dharma Sanghas, refuge vows. Then they gave the Bodhisattva vows. All those gurus the same way did it. Because this is very important things. Refuge is very important because all those practice and everything is in the refuge is the foundation for the knowledge of or any other kind of pads, everything. Vows, if we take vows, first of all, take a refuge. Then bodhicitta is very important because Mahayana system. If you want to go through the Mahayana system, means Mahayana path, it should be then through the first door. The bodhicitta is door for them. So that's why they gave. Then
Vijaya Kokila sent Atisha to another guru from Atisha's past, Avadhutipa. Vijaya Kokila the younger.
The third one, is it? Then
he met Avadhutipa, who told him, "Go back to your father's kingdom today. Look into the drawbacks of a layman's way of life." And so he returned home, much to the delight of his parents.
The third guru, did send back to he asked to go back to the father's home. So what for?
To look into the drawbacks of a layman's way of life.
What is that?
to go back and see the samsaric suffering, to really see it as a layperson.
And then?
And so he returned home, much to the delight of his parents. "Where have you been, Chandragarbha?" they asked. "Are you weary?
So
Are you?"
How many weeks horse soldiers with him? Beginning?
137, 130.
30 years. See, those are just really frightened, people. Those, like small kingdoms are very frightened when seen from a long distance. Then, they go back to the father's home, they are very happy. Son came back. Then?
Yes, they asked, "Are you weary? Are you sad? How good it is you've returned." He replied, "I've been in search of a guru, for he is the Buddha jewel of refuge. I have been to mountain caves."
Fathers ask, what kind of we have interest to see or look around outside and everything's, how it is. He thought, he asked about that. But he says, "I see that land is very beautiful. Did he say that? I saw some gurus, and I got the refugee vows and the vows. Then
I have been to mountain caves and deserted places in my search. But no matter where I went, I could see the drawbacks of samsara."
Drawbacks means what is it? Faults, is it? Faults of the samsara. See, that's it. Then is the okay. Whatever. Where I was to be, doesn't matter. I can see the faults of samsara. Then we should learn like that. We should learn. We say, no, that's very beautiful, yes. Beautiful garden, beautiful, everything is beautiful. Decoration is good, everything, We say that, We don't see the faults. We see the good quality of them. So then, I think sometimes maybe if I have like this, it's very bad. But maybe you don't think like this. Then,
"Whoever I befriended told me of the drawbacks of samsara. Though I did all this, I'm still unsatisfied. Set me free and I shall turn to Dharma."
Okay, then I think stop there. See? Okay, I think we stop here tonight. Those are, we are talking about means here to see what kind of lifestyle of the teachers. But this is through this ways we can learn more. Really it is. Just a teacher did like this. Oh yes, a teacher did like this. Nothing to turn, save what I can do. Not like a teacher, but what I can do through the example. Good, big or small, what I can do positively. So ways. Like anyways, all the times he see the faults of samsara. So not like a great kingdom, many of the subjects. Anyways, seeing is good, hearing is good, music, what kind of he has, but not attached to them, and he looking for the true serious true teaching of the Dharma. So he went to now 3 lamas already. So now came back, and also he saw the faults of samsara. So now we stop here. So now I think it's time is 9 o'clock. So we stop here. So we appreciate about holy beings, like stories. It's not story, it's history of the holy beings. So we wishing for appreciation, also like this, or we wishing for, like action of those, whatever they did, holy, even very young, but holy beings, but they did it. If I can, myself can do like this, or others can do like this, would be great. Think about that. So now we do the dedication. We working for Buddha Dharma long time with the beings. And His Holiness Dalai Lama and any other spiritual great masters, all those are to have a long life. And also then practitioners to have the good practice, accomplishment of practice of the Dharma without obstacles. We do good wish for that. And also in this country and in other country, there will not happen starvations, disease, war, this kind of will not happen. Especially like in Burma, the tremendous bad things happen. So those kind of will not be happen. And everyone's to be all peace, individual people's mind is peace. Good way to turn all beings to turn the mind to a way positive, means Dharma's way. We wish for that. And then all those good fortunes coming in this country and in other countries. Then finally we wishing what we did, positive action of teaching Dharma and also listen to the teaching of the Dharma. By this merit, all sentient beings free from the delusions and the illusions and become a being Buddha. Think about that. By this merit. Senchu Rinpoche, Maje Bana Sheshuji, Sheba Nyamba Me Bawatan, Kone Kondo Pewa, So Tony Tawa Rinpoche, Maje Bana Sheshuji, Sheba Nyamba Me Bawatan, Kone Kondo Pewa, So Kandre Ravi Kurvi Chinkamadar. Penda dewa malu jungwe ane Shere sewa tenze da tso ye Shepe sende bado tenjo Ye sa ye benje shush Meto tam rero lenje Nede jembande Sanje jendo mede mbo ye Dokwe namda kina shepar Sho edam guru re nam jala niyadaya me. You don't have any book?
My sister has one.
Oh, okay. the message. How is Burma? The same? Burma. Burma.
Myanmar.
Negotiating, I believe.
3 monasteries emptying. That's true? No monks in there?
No, I believe
It's
that
not
they
good.
removed the monks everywhere.
Oh, I see. Okay. If not help, then move other places, okay?
Yeah.
So sorry. Really, so much beating, technique in the full. Chinese leaders in Tibetan people, like the monks also. So sorry. We know how it's hard. Sorry. We wish for to be really free from this. You're giving today. Newspaper.